So hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Average Joe, and today we'll be looking once again at World of Warships. And today we will be looking at the grand old lady herself, yes, the HMS Warspite. The HMS Warspite is a tier 6 premium battleship, and it is the first British, was the first, what am I saying? The first British warship introduced into World of Warships. Alright, so, HMS Warspite. Let's go ahead and go over her stats. So, survivability. She has 53,800 hit points. Her armor is between 25 and 330 millimeters thick. So, here's the armor layout. Most of her primary armor is focused on her turrets, with 330 millimeters protecting the turrets from damage, and the barbette armor being about 256 millimeters. So, that's about 256 millimeter. I don't even know. The main armor belt, 152 millimeter thickness, so not the thickest armor in the world, but overall, her armor layout isn't that bad, but it kind of leaves a little bit to be desired. You can't really show off your front too much. Let's go take a look at the Citadel here. So, wait, is this the Citadel? That's the Citadel. Alright. So the Citadel, the deck is 5 inches thick. The Citadel, and then towards the aft and the aft and stern Citadel decks are 5 inches thick, and the amidship Citadel deck is about roughly 3 point something inches, because 4 inches is 102 millimeters. Anyway, so now, okay, so next one with survivability done. The Warspite carries 381 millimeter 42 caliber Mark I guns housed in 4 double turrets. The guns have a reload time of 31.5 seconds. And a 180-degree turn time of 50.3 seconds with modifications. Maximum dispersion of the shells is 219 meters at max range. The high explosive shells, the 381 millimeter HE Mark V 8B. Maximum HE shell damage is 53%. I mean, no. 5,300, and the chance of setting fire on target caused by high explosive shells is 34%. So, compared to most other ships, it's pretty high, because battleships, they carry the largest guns in the game. So that's, well, I guess you could say that's predictable. Alright, next up is the AP shell. So the Warspite's armor-piercing shell is the 381 millimeter armor-piercing Mark 22B. Its maximum shell damage is 11,400. The ship's maximum firing range is 16.3 kilometers, and that is with no modifications. Correct? Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, that's with no modifications. So here's the turrets right here. Here's the number 1 turret, the number 2 turret. It's got a couple Orlicons on it. Number 3 turret, which also has Orlicons on it, and the number 4 turret. Alright, so let me go ahead and just... There we go. Alright, so where was I? Oh yes, the initial AP shell velocity and the initial HE shell velocity is 732 meters per second. So, overall, the guns are pretty good. They do quite a bit of damage if you aim them right. Alright, so now, the secondary guns. So let's go ahead and start with the 100, so we'll start with the 4-inch, the 102 millimeter 4-inch, 45 caliber QF Mark, let's see, Mark, I can't even tell what that is, Mark, let's see, that's 11 plus 10, so the Mark 21, so it only fires high explosive shells. Its reload time is 2.7 seconds. It is the 102 millimeter HE 35-pound shell. The maximum HE shell damage is 1,500. The chance of The chance of fire on the target caused by this high explosive shell is 6%. Its firing range is 5 kilometers, and its initial shell velocity is 811 meters per second. Next, we have the 152 millimeter 50 caliber BL Mark. The 6-inch 50 caliber BL Mark. Let's see, what mark is this? 16 secondary gun with a reload time of 7.7 seconds. Its high explosive shell is the 6-inch HE4CRH high explosive shell. Maximum HE damage is 2200. The chance of fire on target caused by this high explosive shell is 12%, so double the last one. Its firing range is the same as the last one, 5 kilometers, and its initial shell velocity is 100 meters per second faster, 103 meters per second faster. Alright, anti-aircraft guns. So, the Warspite is fitted with 21 anti-aircraft guns. 13 are the 20 millimeter Mark IV Orlikons. So these are 70 I believe they're 70 caliber air-cooled. Well, technically they're cannons because they're almost 20 millimeters. So technically they're cannons, but you can call them machine guns. I'm just gonna call them cannons because that's what their actual designation is. So the 20 millimeter Orlikon Mark IV cannon. It has 13 of them. Single-barreled. Average damage per second is 51, and its firing range is 2 kilometers. Next, we have the 40 millimeter Vickers 2-pounder Mark 8, also known as the Pom Pom. So this is a 8-barreled weapon. Its caliber is I'm just getting confused here. It is a rude. All right. Anyway, it's a 40 millimeter cannon with 8 barrels. Its average damage per second is 87, and its firing range is 2.5 kilometers. Then we have the dual purpose 102 millimeter 45s again. So there's 4 of these, and I already explained it. The average damage per second for anti-aircraft mode is 41. All right. So the AA guns, they're definitely not as good as compared to the New Mexico, which is of equal tier, and the Fuso, and as well as, well, the Arizona's not on the tech tree yet, but it will be. But yeah. Okay, what about the Bayern? When it's upgraded, what is its AA rating? Hold on, I have to click on it. Its AA rating is 47. So yeah, I think the Warspite is the worst AA of the Tier 6 battleships, and well, I take that with a grain of salt because I don't know the stats for the Arizona because I am not a super tester or a community contributor by any means. I'm just an average person who plays this game. But yeah, okay, enough with that. So maneuverability. Her maximum speed is 24.7 miles an hour with the Sierra Mike speed flag. Her turning circle radius, which is unmodified, is 550 meters per second, and her rudder shift time is 14.2 seconds, which is typical of a battleship. Battleships are not maneuverable; they're just floating weapons platforms. All right, concealment. So, the concealment, her detectability with range with her already premium camouflage. Her detectability by sea is 13.8 kilometers. She can be detected 15.1 kilometers after firing a secondary gun, 25.2 after firing a main gun, and detectability when the ship is on fire is 15.8 kilometers. If you don't do any of these things, then you'll be detected from 13.8 kilometers away. Okay, so detectability by air. So if you fire if your secondary is open fire, airplanes can see you from a total range of 13.4 kilometers. If you fire a main battery shell, airplanes can see you from 19 kilometers away, and if your ship's on fire, they can see you from 14.4 kilometers away. So overall, her protection is actually pretty good, and especially saying that with the Japanese battleships that have a very, very high superstructure. As you can see, this is the superstructure where the command bridge and the radar posts are all up here. So, yeah, it's their concealment typically of the Japanese battleships isn't very good once you get them like upgraded and stuff. But anyway, back to the Warspite. So, I apologize if this is getting kind of boring. We're just... Oh, accidentally clicked out. We're almost 10 minutes in and I'm still explaining, but I prefer doing that, and then we'll go have a nice fun game to relax you guys. Alright, so guns we already went over, the hull we went over with. Alright, so the gun directors, the gun directors. So the gun directors are the Mark 6 Modification 1 gunfire control systems. You can't upgrade them because it's a premium ship, so its maximum range is 16.3. And with the Sierra Mike speed flag, the ship's engines give a total of 80,000 horsepower, propelling the ship at a speed with the Sierra Mike at 24.7. So here, let me just go ahead and go to exterior, and then I'll take off this signal flag, and its speed should go down. Okay, so speed went down to 23.5 knots. So it increases the speed quite a bit and increases maneuverability quite a bit. Alright, so for my let's go with consumables first. So for my consumables, I have the Damage Control Party the Damage Control Party 2 consumable. I won a bunch of them. If you guys watched my last episode, I explained I won a bunch of them, and I still have them. And I'm also getting resupplies from the campaigns and other awards. So then the next one, I have the Repair Party 2 consumable. Available to me without the Superintendent R4. And restores 322 HP per second with the added addition of the this signal flag, which increases it. Then I have the standard spotting aircraft, extends your firing range of the main batteries by 20%. So let me just go ahead and pull up my phone here, and I can calculate what range that is. No, I don't want Clash Royale. Okay. So 16.3 times 1.2 is 19.56 kilometers with the spotting aircraft is the maximum range of this battleship. Alright, upgrades. So for my upgrades, I have the main armaments modification 1, which basically increases the survivability and decreases the repair time of your main armament, so main battery and torpedo tubes. And I have the main battery modification 2, which increases the main battery load time, so it makes it shorter, and it increases the main battery trigger speed. Alright, so enough of me blabbering. Let's go ahead and take the grand old lady into battle. And it only takes us 5 seconds to find a match, because once you get to the middle tiers, it takes you no time to find a game. Well, when the German destroyers first came out a few weeks ago, the low tier battles are still full. Alright, so we are on map Northern Lights, so we are the lowest tier battleship in on my team. So we have a Scharnhorst, a Gneisenau, a Bismarck, and a North Carolina. The enemy team is a Bismarck, an Amagi, a Colorado, a Gneisenau, and a Bayern. We have a Hipper, an Atlanta, a Perth. They have an Otago, a Graspy, and Molotov. We have a Kagero, Mahan, JD, and then an Anshin. Ooh, that's really rare. That's the premium Chinese destroyer. The Benson, the Kiev, and then two Anshins. So Anshins are very rare. They are the Gremenyashki is part of that class of destroyers, and yeah, and they were donated to China.
Show them what we've got, chaps.
All right. Right now, my team's trying to decide where we want to go. All right, so. Alright, so hopefully the strategy works. Oh, never mind, we're all turning BC. Alright. So BC it is. Yeah, BCD I think is what we're capping. I love the Northern Lights. Just look how pretty it is. I love this map. It's such a pretty map. It's just the northern map with the Northern Lights on it. That's why it's called Northern Lights. It's just the nighttime version of this map. I actually like it better when it's at night, personally.
Enemy force detected.
Alright, so an enemy Atago. Alright, so he is almost in range of our guns. Okay, that Graspy is in range. The Atago's in range. He's behind the island.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Okay, an enemy destroyer. Okay, there he is. He's a Benson. Alright, so yeah, he can definitely see me. There's gotta be a destroyer closer than that. No, my detection range is like...
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Okay. Okay, so the Graspy is opening fire. Graspy has 11-inch guns, so this might hurt a little bit. Oh, he missed. Never mind. It didn't hurt. There's a Molotov. He is relatively well broadside. He's gonna take the shot. And we already lost a DD. Oh well. What is it? Oh, it's our Kagero. Japanese destroyers tend to be suicidal boats anyway. And I got an over-penetration. Okay, this is not where I should be. I think I should pull back a little bit. Our Perth, she's doing well. Ow. Who did that come from? Oh, it's the Ganiza now. And the Graspy. Yeah, the Graspy. Oh. Moderate, slight damage to me. Alright, that was a little bit heavier damage. Let's go turn away a little bit. That way we don't get hit.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
As bad. Alright, 2,000 damage. Not what I wanted. 2 over penetrations and a bounce. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Oh shit, they're flanking us. Shit. Alright, they're flanking us. Oh, I forgot to go over my commander skills. Oh. Oops. Oh well. I'll do it. Well, it doesn't really matter. I already said I had superintendent, and then you guys could probably guess what other ones I have.
Fire.
Let's put out the fire and start recovering some health while I have some time.
Problem solved.
This might be a quick game, as they are boxing us in.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Alright then. Oh shit. Just took 8,000 damage. I just took 8,000 damage from that Bismarck over there. Is he the only Bismarck? Yeah, so there's another Bismarck. We'll call that one the Tirpitz, even though the Tirpitz was actually... I think the Tirpitz was actually the first ship to be completed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Tirpitz was the first to be completed, but it just wasn't commissioned.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Okay, that Ashan is chasing me. He's trying to keep me in spotting range for that Bismarck. Okay, but I seriously need to get out of here. I need to get closer to our friendly ships, because I'm already predicting, and well, because I know a couple of naval tactics. I'm pretty sure we lost this one, because those two are flanking the Anshin and the Bismarck. Those guys are flanking, so yeah, he just hit me real bad. Alright. Yeah. See, I'm giving him the unarmored parts of my ship, but I don't really have a choice. Well, I should probably turn, actually. Alright, so I Citadel that attack. Alright, so one hit, got the Otago Citadel. Well, that completes one of my challenges. One of my challenges today was to get a Citadel on an enemy ship, or hit an enemy ship Citadel. Monty. There we go. Alright, start recovering health because we desperately need it. This Perth's coming in to help me. Blue Buccaneer, if you're watching this video, your help is well appreciated by me. The Australians coming to rescue the British. How nice. After they betrayed us? No, I'm just kidding. I don't live in England, and you can tell. So I'd be like, "Oh, them chaps." I give up. Stop. Heavy damage and was only 3,000 health. Are you serious? That is not heavy damage in the slightest way. Alright, well I need to get out of range of this Gneisenau now because he's still spotting me. If I get behind this island... Okay, Bismarck's out of detection range.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Oh, never mind, he's over there. He's just shot. He's shooting at me. Of course he is. I'm the only juicy target. 4,000.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Gneisenau's firing. Man, my shots have not been on par recently. Oh, alright. Let's get behind cover. Might be able to elude them for now. Thankfully, the advantage of having the Repair Party 2 consumables is they take less time to recharge, so... Alright, fire, and I am behind cover again. Let's see if those shells hit. I'm not going to. Damn, they fell short. The problem is that you have to have the elevation just right so you actually get the shells to hit. And of course, if you aim straight at the target, you're not going to hit it because it's a moving target, so you have to compensate for the ship's speed. And it's especially well, from my experience as a silent hunter, it's especially difficult for submarines to hit warships because they're faster than cargo ships. I'm really getting sick of the HE mechanics in this game. Rip. Okay, so now the Gneisenau should be able to see me if he wasn't behind that island. He'd be able to see me. There's aircraft that have detected me. Yes, yeah, he's got a fighter in the air, so you can, yeah. See, now I'm in detection range. So, okay, there's an Amagi over there. The Gneisenau's coming out from behind the island, except I don't know if he's on his broadside. It looks like he is. The Bismarck's taking some shots at me. Hope he doesn't hit me. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Yeah. Okay, 4,000. Alright, this guy's showing his broadside. Well, relatively his broadside. Oh no, he's angling in. He knew I was gonna fire. 3,000. That's not ideal, but it's gonna have to do. Alright, so there's another Atago. Oh wait, no, the Atago's the repair consumable, I forgot. That's why I had so much health. I was like, wait a second, didn't you have less health? Or is that a different one? So there's an Amagi. Okay, the Amagi is actually... I found that the battleships, like the Amagi and the Nagato... Well, I haven't played the Amagi, I've only gotten to the Nagato. But I found that the Nagato's Citadel is actually pretty exposed to guns such as mine, 15-inch caliber, even though she has 16-inch guns. Her armor is pretty lacking. You can Citadel her. Same with the Iowa. Like, if you're at close range, you can Citadel her with the New Orleans. I've seen a clip on YouTube that demonstrates that. Alright, so I'm probably gonna die. I have to say, I'm probably gonna die. But I'm dying due to my own dumb actions. I'm still getting used to this ship, so I don't really know the armor layouts very well, and how to use the ship effectively, but I'm getting there. What the hell is shooting at me? It's another destroyer. There's a destroyer over there. Spraying HE. Okay, that Gneisenau, I think, is gonna die. I hope I don't. Oh, here's our North Carolina. Oh, greetings, sir. Alright.
Fire!
I am on fire. Yeah, I'm definitely dead. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna try and see if I... Well, I still have some time. Oh, it just got cut short. Oh, Colorado got me. Alright, well, GG. Alright, 23 minutes. I'd say that's good. Alright, well, really quick before I go, I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly do the, what's it called? Oh yeah, these. Commander skills. So for the my commander skills, I have expert loader, basic firing training, basic survivability, expert marksman, fire prevention, and superintendent. So that's basically it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'd like to say thank you guys so much for 70 subscribers, and I'm also coming up on my 100th video, so I will it'll just say my 100th video and probably all caps and stuff like that, just like most people would when they upload their 100th video. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for your continuous support. 70 subscribers, hopefully by the end of the year. 100. Well, I mean, it's only halfway through January, so still got a long road ahead of us. But Anyway, guys, until next time, well, I am getting so lost for words these days. Alright, try this again. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share the video with your friends. And until next time, guys, peace out.